Welcome to another build explanation video. Today we're going to be going over my healer build that we use in the raid. Gotta love it when the game kicks you in when you're doing a explanation. Okay, let's try this again, shall we?
Agent in need of backup.
We're gonna go over the weapons, the gear, and then obviously the skills that I use. So I use the Bullet King, and I use the ACRE with reformation on it. You know, the headshots grant 30% skill repair for 15 seconds. Then we have the backpack. While at full armor, increases total skill repair by 100%. It also has skill repair skills and an additional repair skills on it. And on the chest piece, I have repair skills, critical hit chance, and repair skills again. And empathic resolve, my apologies. Repairing an ally increases their total weapon and skill damage by 3 to 15% for 20 seconds. 1 to 7 for self. Your allies are going to get more out of this than you are. And since this should be a skill tier 6 build, so everyone's going to get 15%, it's up for you. Alright, so let's go over the pieces that you're going to be using. So, mask, well, the gear set you're going to be using is feature initiative. So, let's go over all the pieces. I'm using the mask, gloves, holster, and knee pads. The other two you can only get through if you complete the raid. So this build is kind of incomplete until we actually, clear the raid. 2 pieces is 30% skill repairs. 3 pieces is 15% skill haste and 30% skill duration. And then 4 pieces increases you and your allies' weapon and skill damage by 15% when at full armor. When you repair an ally, you and all allies within 5 meters of you are also repaired for 60% of that amount. Say I use my drone and put it on a tank, and since they're constantly getting damaged, that healing is 60% of that is then transmitted to me. And if any of my teammates that are within 5 meters of me are also injured, they also get healed 60% of that amount that the tank is being hit by. All right. For the skills I'm using, it's the Mender Seeker Mine. It helps keep my teammates up that aren't within range of me. And my drone, I just send out on a player that's usually tanky or the main tank for the raid. And that is my healer build right there. Survivalist, I don't use pistols. I'm sorry for all those pistol fanatics out there. But yeah, that is my healer setup at the moment. Okay. Now build number 2. Technically this is number 3. Alright, so this is my this is a special build of mine where I just heal everybody's skills. Now they did change the Artificer. I don't know what they did to it because I wasn't there that day when everyone was complaining about how the Artificer was now not working properly. But I use this in Legendaries. And I don't do much myself in Legendaries. So this is the outset of my build. Glory days, stability, it's always nice. It's just always nice for those people who can't aim. And then harmony. This is going to be your best friend. Perfectly in sync. Hitting an enemy grants 20% skill damage for 5 seconds. Using a skill or damaging an enemy with a skill, 20% weapon damage for 5 seconds. Damage increases are doubled while both buffs are active at the same time. I am running a 3-piece Alps Summit Alps Summit. I'll just leave it at that. I can't talk anymore. And 2 pieces Hannah U, and the BTSU gloves for the regen of Hive and to buff everybody with my Hive when it's basically dead. Alright, on here, I'm going repair skills and skill haste, and I also have a skill haste mod. On my backpack, I have safeguard, while full armor increases total skill repair by 100%. I also have skill damage, skill haste, and an additional skill haste mod. On my chest piece, I have empathic resolve. I do not know if this is just a bug, but I don't see the empathic resolve affecting your skills directly anymore. So I don't know if I need to change the chest piece anymore or not. But it has repair skills, critical hit chance, and skill haste. On my Hannah U holster, I have repair skills and skill damage. And on my knee pads, I have damage and repair skills. The Artificer Hive, when you put it down, it heals for a lot. To your skills only. So it's in strain. So with the Artificer Hive, I've seen my teammates' turrets go to 1, then jump all the way back to full health. So this thing helps it stay up insanely. And also with the Artificer, it helps refresh their cooldown a little bit, so it stays up longer. So their active duration, I should say, their duration stays up longer. So let's see here. Skill refresh is 15 seconds. Doesn't seem like a lot, but every time it pops it out and puts it onto your turret or drone, it really helps. Like, your skills stay up longer, they stay healed, and they put out damage. Because not only, if empathic resolve is still working the way it does, then it's awesome. But the Artificer Hive also buffs their damage output by 70% for 10 seconds. And once that buff is gone, it refreshes it like in 1 to 2 seconds when, the drone comes out and hits it again. So that is awesome right there. And then I run the turret. Damage is not great, but you're not there for damage, basically. You're there to buff your teammates. That is your job, to buff your teammates' skills like no one else. That is your job, to buff everybody else's skills. And if it's run properly, you will be running out of your Hive insanely fast. I wish there was a mod for Artificer Hive to have more drones. Because if done properly, you're buffing, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 skills at once. And it goes extremely fast, especially when they get damaged and are healed and buffed. And it's just insane how fast your Hive can be draining sometimes. So you have to really time it if you are using the BTSU gloves. You have to time that thing just right so that you can buff your teammates even more once your Hive is basically dead. Alright. Thank you for coming by for another build video. This is Ryker Eve, and I'm signing off. Thank you.